You may wonder why I'm spending so much time worrying about shelter. And what it comes down to is priorities. And the way I've done it is I've set these priorities up in something I call the rule of threes. And it works like this. Normally you have about 3 minutes of survival without air. If you're out in the mountains and it gets cold out, wind is blowing, you're wet, you have about 3 hours of survival without shelter.
When I pack my bag for a tour, I always check I have my most trusted companions. My bat, the Willow Wonder.
My priority as president will be the stability of the American economy and the prosperity of the American people. And I will make sure that our response focuses on middle-class Americans, not the companies that created the problem.
Well, what was it important? What did you want to talk about?
A lot of things, but look, I'm working for scale. An actor of my stature, 40 years in the business, there's no excuse for me working for scale.
No, and that's exactly what I've been telling people. You should not be working for scale.
You're walking through the mountains and it's warm outside and you have no water. You have about 3 days without water. And you know what? It takes almost 3 weeks for you to die with no food.
Now, to get out of this crisis and ensure that we are not doomed to repeat a cycle of bubble and bust again and again, we must take immediate measures to create jobs and continue to address the housing crisis.
Good. Okay, but you know these producers, they have their own take on things. Victor, I'm on your side, all right? I'm your agent. You are my #1 priority. There is nothing more important to me in my life than...
My helmet, the Rock of Gibraltar.
People get stuck out in the wilderness and they look around and they say, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Holy moly, I got to get something to eat. Long before they get an animal, they've died from exposure.
Then you, excuse me. Yeah. Stranger, what do you say?
We must build a 21st century regulatory framework.
And my Swiss Ultivites when I'm 99 not out.
And we must pursue a bold opportunity agenda that creates new jobs and grows the American economy.
Nothing important. I'm here with a client.
Keep your priorities straight. Follow the rule of threes.
I wouldn't be caught without them.